Rhea Miles, and I am an associate professor in the Department of Mathematics, Science, Instructional Technology Education. And I am the author of Adventures of the STEM Brothers. Today, we're going to do an investigation related to the career of one of the brothers, my father, named Johnny. It's called, Where Will My Shadow Be? Now, let's go outside to get started on where we think our shadow will be in 1 hour. Come on, y'all. Today, we will use chalk or tape or a toy to mark where our shadow is. We will also need a timer, writing utensil, sidewalk, or driveway, and of course, a sunny day. You can mark where she's standing like this, or just put a big X in the spot so she knows exactly where to stand. If you don't have chalk, then you can use some tape to mark where she starts for her shadow. We're gonna mark where the top of her head is, either with chalk, or again, remember, if you don't have any of this, you can use a toy to mark where her head is. And of course, your trusty, again, if you don't have that, you can always use trusty tape. Now, we have to make the prediction. A prediction is a fancy way of saying what will happen next, and one of the main steps of what is called the scientific process. So, we're going to conduct or do the first step of an investigation to determine where we think my daughter, Kyra, co-illustrator of my book, where her shadow will be in 1 hour. Okay, Kyra, where do you think the shadow will be in 1 hour or 60 minutes?
I think my shadow will be right here. So I'm going to take my chalk and mark it, and I'm going to put a P where I've marked it for a prediction. I'm also going to take tape in case you don't have chalk and mark it, and I'm going to take a pen to write on the tape P as well for prediction. And again, if you have neither of those, you can take a toy and put it here. Set your timer for 1 hour.
Where do we think the shadow will be in 1 hour? While you're waiting, you can read the book Adventures of the STEM Brothers. I'm going to read the first part to you. Adventures of the STEM Brothers, Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics, written by Rhea Miles, co-illustrated, the cover, by Kyra Miles and Anna Marie Lewis, and published by Taylor Made Publishing. This book is dedicated to my father. I want to be in mathematics, Johnny. I want to be an aerospace engineer, Thurman. I want to be a computer software engineer, Vernon. Johnny, Thurman, and Vernon were brothers who lived in a segregated city. In their school, books were old and outdated. Oh, what a pity. They shared a love for mathematics, science, and sports. All three earned college diplomas in STEM, of course. Johnny worked at a phone company and used his mathematics degree. This is where phones will be used by consumers, he shouted with glee. Be first class in everything you do. And Johnny continued to do his best, and he married a lady mathematician, my mommy. And that's Johnny, my daddy. They had a son and 2 daughters, a school administrator, a professor of science, and the other a physician. Johnny's brother Thurman attended college, and he felt isolated. I'm going to stop there because what else can you do in that hour? Continue reading this book, read it more than once, And then you can call a family member or someone you know and ask them if they had a job that used math or mathematics.
Hey, Grandma. I was wondering, what was your major in college? Mathematics?
I bet you will find someone who had to measure something or make a prediction about something. And guess what? He or she was using math. And you can also draw a picture of the person doing what he or she described. Our hour is up. Let's see where the shadow is.
All right, it's been an hour. Let's see where my shadow is.
Oh, we're going to mark it so we know where it actually is. You see my feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where it is. Why do you think the shadow moved? I'm going to give you a few seconds to talk amongst yourselves. Pause the video. The reason the shadow moved, it moved because of what is happening. The Earth is rotating on its axis. You might be thinking, wait, Dr. Miles, how can you say the Earth is moving when to me it looks like the sun is moving in the sky? Well, let's see by getting into the car, which we will pretend is the Earth. BJ, my most wonderful son, is going to pretend to be the sun, S-U-N. We are going to drive away on Earth. When we look back at BJ, we know he is standing still, but it looks like the sun is moving when it's not. Tell your child while in high school and college to enroll in more math and science classes, like statistics and astronomy, to learn how to make correct predictions, like the exact position and length and width of your shadow outside. So until the next STEM adventure, this is Rhea Miles, the author of Adventures of the STEM Brothers. Make sure you order your copy today.